Hey guys, what's up? Making trying to make a short video of a very big problem that a lot of people have been having with their B18b swap. Not the B18b one, because that's a USDM motor. I'm talking about the B18b, which is a Jap motor, Japanese, yes. Um, anyways, the problem is that my car is throwing a code, and the code is P0441. And that is, um, it's pretty much throwing an incorrect purge flow, and to the well, I think that's what it is. Evap, it's evap emission control system, and the code is for incorrect purge flow for the code P0441. Anyways, I had to kind of write that down, kind of long to remember, but I have found the problem here, and I believe I have fixed it as well, for good this time. I was in a pinch, and I really had to get it done because my emissions are here. Actually, I'm about a day or two late, and I really had to get this down. Um, so I hope that the video that I'm making right now helps out all of you out there who have had this issue with the code P0441 on your swapped Japanese motors in your Civics or Hondas, I guess, in general. In the year 1998, mine's a 1998, so swapped it for a LS B18b. Anyways, rambling on. I'm just gonna get right to it, and I'm gonna show you what is the problem, how you can fix it, and hopefully it stays that way. Let's get right to it. Now, here's what it is. Originally, when you do a swap, um, since I have a USDM computer ECU on board, it requires the evap solenoid to be attached to it. Since Japanese motors don't originally have that, or they don't have that in their ECU, we have to kind of work with that on it over here in US and Canada, North America, I would say. So originally, what the problem is that this the solenoid, the evap solenoid right here, sorry, right here, where I'm pointing to. On mine it says Denso. It's just kind of hanging there because there's really no place for it to be bolted down to. Just a way after the swap, it's been like this. Anyways, this tube right here um, for the evap solenoid, the vacuum tube. It's originally, when you do a swap, the mechanic will put it right here onto the throttle body. Um, the thing is, on the throttle body over here on the Jap engines, it doesn't really have much of any vacuum, to be honest with you. Barely has any vacuum unless you rev it up to about 3, 4, 5K maybe. You'll have really low vacuum. So to pull out all the gases from the evap solenoid, uh, it needs good vacuum, and this doesn't provide it. This is where the mechanic will usually put it, on the throttle body, the nozzle coming right here. Um, what I did is that what I read on one of the forums, something you can do to, I guess, eliminate this issue, and I've been like reading on about this for a while, and I finally got what the person was trying to say, is that you reroute it. So you take it off from the throttle body right here, and you reroute it, and you put it on to the actual intake manifold itself, right here, right here. So I have one of those clamps on there, the one that tie down, screw down instead of the the clamp ones, like the one with the spring loaded. This is a tie down one, and pretty much took it. I tried to stretch it as far as I could like this one, the evap solenoid right here. I tried and you know, kind of a maze under there, but it should be located around and underneath your intake manifold. And basically what you do is you take it off from the throttle body nozzle that I was pointing out earlier, and you put it right here to the actual intake manifold, and you clamp it down tight so there's no vacuum leak. Now if you have cruise control, which I do right here, and the vacuum line for it, you follow it, it goes down here, right here, goes down. And originally what where this was located was right here onto the, oh sorry, so this line is still the vacuum line right here. Originally what where it was located was on here itself, where the where the evap solenoid is right now for me. So now what I've done is I've taken the cruise control vacuum line and put it on the throttle body. It works okay. When I was on the highway yesterday, I tried it out. Pretty much, it doesn't work the best, but there is another solution to that. For now, that I don't have time to go for that solution. The car's not throwing any codes because of this right here. I don't think it should because of cruise control. It's not really directed to the, I guess it is to the emissions in a way because it's a vacuum tube. So, alright, long story short, you gotta reroute the evap solenoid vacuum tube right here from the throttle body, take it off, put it onto the intake manifold, on the intake manifold nozzle right here. One thing you want to make sure of is that you do not want to take this off. I mean, as in like if you want to tee it in, do not tee it in into this line. I forget what it's called, but it had something to do with a brake, I think. Don't quote me on that, but this needs its own vacuum, 100% of its own vacuum right here. So do not tee it into that. But what you can do is that where I have the evap solenoid hooked up to right now on the intake manifold itself, what you can do is you can get a T with two different size heads. It will look similar to this, but it'll be more of a T form, like this. This is for my windshield washer. And it would pretty much separate one line into two lines. That's what a T is for. So you grab that, put it on one end, the fat end, onto the evap solenoid. One end onto the evap solenoid, and the other end you take this cruise control off of here. If you want to use it for now, I guess it works. Not the best, but it works. And you take this off and you tee it into the same line as your evap solenoid. And after that, just put a little rubber cap over this, or I guess use some epoxy or some tape or anything that pretty much covers the nozzle on the throttle body itself, just so that it doesn't have any vacuum leaks. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. What you need to do. I think that's basically it. And right now I have a code reader hooked up to my car right now, and it's doing its readings. And we're just gonna see in a few seconds what it reads. There's three dots. There's a red dot on the right, there's a yellow in the middle, and green on the left with a check mark. And I am getting that check mark now. That it pretty much says that it's good to go for emissions, and I should not have any codes or any problems with that. Just gonna give it a few more seconds because it just resets itself automatically every 20-30 seconds. So I'm just gonna have to wait for it. It's a basic model. Oh, there we go. So there we go. As you can see, it has given me the green light, the check mark, and on the screen itself says 0 D letter something and then C. So I'm guessing that says 0 detected, and I have a ABS, but for some reason it says no sub. But yeah, this is what you need to do. And as you can tell on my dash, I have the ABS light on the bottom right, but there is no engine light on right now, so that is good. Just doing the testing. If you guys have any questions towards this, again, the code is P0441. It stands for evap emissions control system. It's pretty much incorrect purge flow. That's what it is. And I hope I have solved the mystery for all of you people out there who have the swapped motors into your Hondas. And yeah, I'm just gonna go over it real quick one more time just in case anybody has missed it. So just quickly going over it. This line right here, which is connected to your evap solenoid, take it off. It's originally connected to the throttle body right here, and you take it off of here, you put it onto the intake manifold directly. Use a clamp, one of the screw down clamps like I have here, and not the spring loaded clamp, because it won't clamp down tight enough, because the nozzle is very tiny, because originally the cruise control line is on there. So for now, I've just pretty much kind of switched out the lines, and so far so good. I've had this issue with my car for about a year and a half, just never had time to get to it until the emissions kicked in, and now I have to do it. I really don't have a choice. So I hope all of this helps you guys out, and you guys can stop hitting your heads against the wall. But yes, this video is literally just only for the code P0441, and that's about it. And this is what I have managed to do. I was searching on the web for a very long time, and I honestly could not. I couldn't come up with a solution. And for some of you who are wondering what this is, I have done custom artwork on my Civic. Use a Sharpie marker for about 50 hours. It's on a gunmetal. It's a custom color. It's pretty dirty right now because I'm here at work on a construction site, so it's kind of dirty. But yeah, you can see it sparkles and whatnot. There we go, sparkly. And this is just a red, and then use a black Sharpie markers for about 50 hours, and I got it down. Love it. Turns heads. Hopefully make some business. But yeah. Anyways, if you guys like this video, please rate, comment, subscribe, and if you guys have any further questions on this topic itself, I am more than happy to help. In case you haven't understood, what you have to do specifically. I think I was pretty should I say, specific in what you need to do in order to get that code out. And this is specifically, as far as I know, for the B18b, which is a Japanese version of the B18b1, which is a USDM motor, into a USDM, car. USDM, Honda, which is made in North America here. And the computer it's using is also a USDM. And because of that, we have the evap solenoid, and that is pretty much. And the Japanese motors don't really have don't require the Japanese ECUs. The Jap computers don't require that, but over here we do. So for the emissions, and so I hope I've helped you guys out. A lot of people help me out there like this, so I really hope if you're in a bunch, this helps you out. If you like the video, again, rate, comment, subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment, leave it in the comment below. I will try and get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you, and I hope you have enjoyed it.